welcome you here today to the 2024 graduation ceremony at Mount Sentinel Secondary School. My name is Shelley Maloff. I am honored to be the principal of this incredible school. Our graduation ceremony tonight will honor the accomplishments, achievements, the contributions made by our graduates. We know that the pathway to graduation is guided by the love and support of families and our community. This ceremony is therefore an important time to celebrate and honor you as well. Before we begin this evening, we will open with our district land acknowledgement shared by graduate Finn Yao. Finn, of course, is in grade 12, and they have been actively engaged in our Indigenous education program for many years.
We acknowledge, respect, and honor the First Nations in whose traditional territories the Kootenay Lake School District operates, and all Aboriginal people residing within the boundaries of School District 8.
Well done, Finn. At this time, I would also like to welcome Miran Jangra and Misha Gretchen to the stage. They will be sharing O Canada with us this evening. Could you please all rise for the singing of O Canada?
I invite you all to sing along with me.
True patriot love in all of us coming, with glowing hearts we see thee rise, a true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you so much. Good job, Misha. I'll take this. Yay, we did it.
Thank you, Miran and Misha. Both Miran and Misha are in the PM, or Academy PM, and obviously they are very talented musicians and singers. Thank you both again. At this time, I would like to remind and ask everyone to please take a moment to stow away your phones. I know that we have a hockey game going on tonight, so it's kind of hard when we're waiting to find out what the score is. By the way, what is the score? 3-0. Okay. Now back to business. All right. We do want our focus on the grads tonight. It is a very special evening. Everyone has worked very hard to prepare for this ceremony. So please, let's give them our full attention tonight. Our ceremony host this evening is Mr. Ryan McAllister. He is our vice principal. Mr. McAllister joined our school community in September 2023, so we're just coming to the end of the school year with Mr. McAllister with us. He has immersed himself in life here at Mount Sentinel and is here tonight to share the stage with me and our grads and with all of you this evening. So I'd like to welcome Mr. McAllister to the stage.
Thank you, Ms. Maloff. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, graduates, friends, families, and special guests. My name is Ryan McAllister, and I will be the MC for tonight's ceremony. I have had the honor and pleasure of being the vice principal at Mount Sentinel this year, and what an amazing year it has been. And to cap off the school year, I have the great privilege of leading us through our graduation ceremony tonight, where we will be celebrating the amazing accomplishments and the graduation of a truly incredible group of kids. As Ms. Maloff mentioned, this is my first major community event here, and let me say, wow, this is amazing to see everyone here. I'm so thankful you were all able to make it here to celebrate this amazing evening with the graduates. So thank you for all being here. But now, without further ado, let's start the evening and welcome our graduates. So Ms. Maloff and myself and I will be reading the bios of the graduates as we call them out, and they will make their way on the stage. So our first graduate tonight is Kira Zeben. Kira is unsure of what she's going to do next year, so she is planning to do a lot of camping and traveling until she decides. She would like to thank her teachers at Sequoia, her family, and her friends for helping her get here.
Finn Yao. Finn will take a year off to work and gain life experience. After that, she will be attending the Kootenay Art Therapy Institute to pursue art therapy. She would like to thank her family and especially her friends for supporting her through her art journey.
Caitlin Thomas. Caitlin is embarking on her journey to study social work at Thompson Rivers University. She is immensely thankful for the unwavering support and encouragement from the staff at Mount Sentinel Secondary School who have stood by her through difficult times. One of the many lessons Caitlin will take with her is that resilience and compassion are vital when it comes to creating meaningful change.
Nevaeh Simpson. Nevaeh will be taking a year off to work and gain life experience while she decides what career she would like to commit to. She would like to thank her family and her teachers for all their support throughout her time in school.
Emily Sawchuk. Em will continue to pursue her passion for music by joining the Slocan Community Band and potentially joining her former band, Super Cat Studios. Em will also be looking to develop her acting career and will be exploring any opportunities to work in theater. That's right, you may see her on the stage one day, folks.
Eve Rogerson Paddock. Eve will be attending UVic in the fall with the intent of studying wildlife biology to fight against anthropogenic climate change and animal cruelty as an activist STEM student. She aspires to continue her travels and journey of education. Eve would like to thank all those who inspired beauty in her life.
Haley Robbins. Haley found her calling in woodworking in grade 7. Wanting to explore this interest further, she pursued the Carpentry Foundation program at Selkirk College. Haley plans to continue her passion in carpentry at Selkirk College or at NWP in Alberta, where her dad lives. Haley would like to thank Jenna Hopper, her friends, and her family for always being there for her.
Braden Postnikoff. Braden's current iteration of plans is to wait a year to acquire his full driver's license in order to go into training for a Class 1 license. He gives thanks to his family for not giving up on him and is excited for life after graduation.
Atticus Peltier. Atticus is going to Europe for a 31-day long trip from Italy to Germany to experience different kinds of cultures and foods. For post-secondary, he will be attending Selkirk College in the Forestry Tech program to pursue a career that will help him preserve nature. Atticus would like to thank his friends for making his year good.
Zoe Oversby. Zoe will be attending UVic this fall to pursue her studies in, well, something. She has not exactly figured out what yet. She is excited to live by the ocean and find treasures on the beaches. Zoe is also excited to get a good job and make a lot of money so she can travel the world. She would like to thank her family and the Mount Sentinel staff for encouraging her to pursue her dreams.
Quinn Oscarson. Quinn will be taking a year off to work and gain life experience. After that, he will be attending post-secondary school for business administration. He would like to thank his family and friends for supporting him.
Raisa Nazaroff. Raisa is looking forward to taking a year to rejuvenate after working hard as an academy student for the last 3 years. Raisa had the opportunity to be a student helper for 2 years, and this experience helped her realize her passion and abilities for helping children in education. She has plans to pursue becoming an EA at Selkirk College as a place to start on her journey. Raisa would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for all the support she has received and for helping her grow into the person she is today.
Amrita Moore. Amrita will be taking a gap year to travel and enjoy being out of school. She is considering going to TRU to take the Adventure Guide program and is super excited to see where her life takes her. She appreciates everyone in her life that made school easier.
Soma Miller. Soma has been accepted to the Motion Picture Arts program at Capilano University, but her heart is torn between two exciting paths. On one hand, she craves adventure and wants to make new friends and travel the world. On the other hand, she is eager to dive deep into the world of film and learn everything she can. For now, she is embracing the uncertainty with open arms until she is sure about her path. Soma would like to show appreciation to her mom, dad, and everyone who has supported and guided her to accomplish her goals.
Spencer McLeod. Spencer is looking forward to a year off to work, travel, and pursue his varied interests before returning to post-secondary studies. He is thankful to his family, teachers, and friends for supporting him. Carpe diem.
Mila Liberon. Mila is going to continue her studies at Selkirk College's Digital Arts program and is aiming to get an artistic job that she enjoys. She would like to thank her family, teachers, and friends.
Dre Lamb. Dre will be continuing his education at Selkirk College in the Electrical Foundations course and hopes to one day make unreasonable amounts of money flipping breakers. Though he is focusing on education for now, Dre plans on taking some time off in the future to travel to New Zealand to visit his family. He would like to thank his friends for being there along the way and wishes his grad class good luck in their future ventures.
Ayla Kelly. Ayla will be taking a year off school to work and enjoy life in the outdoors. She will spend time hanging out with friends and trying to figure out what to do with the future. Ayla would like to thank her family and friends for helping her throughout all of her school.
Next we have Rise Jax. Rise spent his grade 12 year at Selkirk College in the welding and metal fabrication programs. He plans on becoming a fully ticketed welder and following the trade until he has the money to transition his skills and time to his true passion for motorsports. He plans of opening a shop with friends to build, upgrade, modify, and tune all types of cars, trucks, and bikes. Rise would like to thank everyone and everything that's helped him make it here today.
Sarah Hurst. Sarah is attending Selkirk College in the fall in General Sciences and has big plans on transferring to a university the year after. Sarah is very grateful for the 4 years she spent in Academy PM so she could explore her creative side and would like to thank all the teachers and students in the program. She is also very thankful for her family who have supported her the whole way through.
Joy Harris. Joy will be taking some time off from school to work and travel. Although she planned to go right back to school in the fall, Joy got a taste for solo traveling while volunteering in Guatemala during her months of being graduated early and has decided to push her post-secondary experience off for just a bit longer. Joy has been working at an organic farm and pollinator garden for the past couple months and will continue her work there for the summer before hitting Mexico with her girls. Joy hopes to pursue a career in environmental studies and make a difference with her passion. She is very thankful for all the people that truly cared for her and her learning along the way. Joy is super excited for her future and she'll see you around.
Lucas Hannison. Lucas will be continuing his studies at Selkirk College in the pre-engineering program. He will be traveling to Japan this summer to explore the Japanese culture. Lucas has enjoyed his time in high school and would like to thank all of his teachers and friends for all the good times they brought. He will not miss doing online courses.
Ilya Gretchen. Ilya will be taking a gap year after graduation to get some work experience and just relax. After that, Ilya intends on applying to Capilano University for graphic design. Ilya also has aspirations to travel to Europe this summer as well as go on lots of camping trips with his friends. Ilya would like to give a special thanks to Mr. Leeming and Mr. Schindel for his 3 years spent in the Academy PM, along with a grand thank you to all of his amazing friends.
Haley Gretchen. Haley has plans to relocate to Kelowna to pursue a career in modeling. She has dreams of this career taking her all over the world, such as New York and Paris. Haley would like to thank her family and the Mount Sentinel staff for all the support along the way.
Isaiah Fraser. Isaiah will be attending Selkirk College for the next 3 years in hopes of completing the rural pre-medical program and then pursue the journey of getting into medical school and becoming a psychiatrist. He'd like to thank everyone around him for supporting him and would like to give a special thanks to his volleyball team as well as the Academy PM.
Alma Fitzpatrick Gardner. This past year, Alma completed the Hairstylist Foundation program at Selkirk College in the dual credit Youth Train and Trades program. She will continue with this passion as she pursues a career in hairstyling.
Autumn Yerby. Autumn has just finished her first year of the professional cooking course at Selkirk College. Next year, she has taken a year off school to travel and further her culinary experiences. She would like to thank her older sister, Scarlett, for always being there to support her, and Joe Morera for his constant encouragement to push herself to achieve her goals.
Eliza Early Jansen. Eliza will take a year off to work and gain life experience. After that, she will be attending Selkirk College to pursue digital art and graphic design. She would like to thank her teachers and Academy PM for making everything possible. She also extends her heartfelt thanks to her friends and family for their continued support and encouragement along the way.
Next, Micah Dobler, school and staff as a whole, for supporting him in his education.
Sebastian Bublitz. Sebastian will be attending the College of the Rockies in the fall to pursue a degree in kinesiology. He wants to thank his friends and teachers for making his high school experience so enjoyable, and a special thanks to Joe Morera for convincing him to become a volleyball referee. This experience has made him fall in love with volleyball even more.
Oakland Blunderfield. After graduation, Oakland will be taking some time to work, travel, and gain life experience. Once he is done with that, he will attend post-secondary. In his future, he sees himself making 6 figures a year and taking some time off to travel the world. He would like to thank his friends and teachers, especially Sean Marischal and Megan McEwen, for making school less boring.
Mateo Beckjord. Mateo will be going tree planting this summer. After that, he will be attending post-secondary this fall at Selkirk College in the Contemporary Music and Technology program. He would like to thank his family, friends, and the Mount Sentinel staff for supporting him.
Let's give one big round of applause. Here are your 2024 graduates. It is now my pleasure to begin the formal portion of our ceremony this evening by introducing and welcoming MLA Brittany Anderson. MLA Anderson was elected as the MLA for Nelson Creston in 2020. She currently serves as the Parliamentary Secretary for Tourism to the Minister of Tourism, Arts, Culture and Sport, and as the Premier's Special Advisor on Youth. Brittany grew up in Nelson, and after living abroad, chose to return and make the Kootenays her home. She is an alumna of Selkirk College, holds a Bachelor of Arts in International Relations from UBC Okanagan, and a Master of Science in Environmental Science and Policy from Central European University in Budapest. Please join me in welcoming MLA Brittany Anderson.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. So I'm Brittany Anderson, MLA for Nelson Creston, and it is an absolute honor to be here with all of you today. I woke up really excited. I absolutely love grad, and it was 20 years ago that I graduated from LVR, so it feels extra special this year. I also remember how busy it was and how quickly the weekend went by. So I want everyone in this room to take a deep breath. Let's take a collective breath together in reflection and gratitude. Let's reflect on the people that brought you here today. Let's give gratitude to our parents, our guardians, aunties, uncles, grandparents, neighbors, teachers, administrators, support staff, janitors, volunteers, mentors, siblings, friends, and the community as a whole, who have been with you, alongside you, cheering you along your journey. You did it. You made it to your high school graduation. But yes, you can cheer for them. Yeah, absolutely, you did it. But most of all, I want the graduates to thank themselves. It was you who got you here today. I want to say congratulations to each and every one of you. Some of you have sailed through high school, getting the grades you wanted, or working hard on your sport of choice or your art of choice. For others, I know it was more of a struggle. Sometimes, as a society, we only celebrate the top of the class or those who excelled. But today, I also want to acknowledge the students who persevered when simply getting up in the morning was a testament to your character. You deserve to celebrate today just as much as anyone else. You made it. You are here. Congratulations. And as we just heard, some of you know exactly what your next steps are. That is a gift, and that is wonderful. But for other students, the journey ahead is less clear, and that is okay too. Now is your time to explore, find out what you love, what you feel passionate about, what routines and rituals you want to embrace as you move forward on your own journey. No matter what path you take, I hope you find your courage and move through the world with kindness and gratitude. To the graduating class of 2024, congratulations. I wish you all the very best, and shine on.
Thank you, Brittany. Graduates, tonight there are many people who are proud of your accomplishments and who would also like to say a few words to convey a message of congratulations. Representing the Board of Trustees for School District 8, please welcome Trustee for the Slocan Valley and Bonington, Trustee Sharon Nazarov.
Good evening. Dobry wieczór. Ja имею честь быть здесь сегодня. I'm honored to be here tonight on behalf of the Board of Education, Kootenay Lake SD8. As a trustee, I have made a personal and professional commitment to understand my responsibility towards truth and reconciliation. As a trustee, I offer congratulations to all of you. This day is all about you. Each of you has found your way here. Each one with a unique story, with a unique journey. Already I'm overwhelmed looking at you. So many of your faces are so familiar to me. Some from when you were really little and some over the last few years. As you have been mentioned in your bios, you are appreciating everyone that's helped you get here. So I'm not going to list them all off. You're doing it all. And ahead of me, Ms. Anderson also mentioned all the people that have supported you, all those people that have been your circle of care. So I won't list them either. Today, I am also overwhelmed with emotion as I share the emotions of the babas and dadas and the grandparents in the room. Joy and love overflows as we see our grandchildren on the stage. Graduates, we celebrate you. Your determination, your accomplishments, and we wish you all well in your next steps and your unique journey. Be safe and have fun.
Also here to share a message on behalf of the school district is Superintendent Trish Smiley. Please join me in welcoming Superintendent Smiley.
Good evening, graduates and guests. It's my pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the district to the 2024 graduating class of Mount Sentinel Secondary School. Graduates, this evening, the convocation ceremony is a public recognition of your individual commitment and accomplishments. It's a symbolic acknowledgement that you're moving from one stage of your life into the next. For your families and the people who care about you, this moving from one stage to the next represents and reaffirms the value of their support and guidance over the years. For your community, your graduation signals the beginning of a new generation of leaders who will carve our way into the future. As much as this is your graduation, this is also the graduation of your families and your caregivers that still see you as the child that they once held, the child they read storybooks to when they were growing up, and your growing relationship as young adults. You are their very proudest accomplishment, and they are sharing this achievement with you. Your education is a gift that not everyone gets, and you will bring so many opportunities to this world through your education you can't yet imagine. What you do with this gift is entirely up to you. View your graduation as the beginning of the next phase of your life. By deciding what you'd like to be doing, where you'd like to be, and who you'd like to do it with, you will be creating your life. These decisions will be created by your thoughts, your actions, and your decisions, and your choices. Today, you graduates and all of us share the same hopes for a very healthy, active, and prosperous future. I hope that your lives are filled with wonderful people, amazing experiences, lifelong learning, and all that you need to be happy, to be healthy, and fulfilled adults. Congratulations to the 2024 Mount Sentinel Secondary graduating class.
Thank you, Superintendent Smiley and Trustee Nazaroff. At this time, I would like to call on Principal Maloff to share her message to the graduating class. Please welcome Principal Maloff.
Hello again, honored guests, community members, parents, staff, and this small in number but large in spirit graduating class of 2024. I am so proud of you. It's exciting to be here with you. It is with great admiration and gratitude that I stand with you today to celebrate this significant milestone in your lives. As we gather together to honor your achievements and celebrate your successful completion of your kindergarten to grade 12 learning journey, I want to share with you 3 important reminders or inspirations that I hope will resonate with you as you take steps forward into young adulthood. First, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. I know that some of you are literally jumping for joy that high school is over. Others are perhaps feeling like me, a little nostalgic and sentimental about the transition to the world outside of high school and the safety and security of your home and your school. High school graduation marks the end of an era, but it is also the beginning of something wonderful. Instead of mourning the end of your high school days, celebrate the journey and the memories you've made together with your friends, with the staff, and with your families. Cherish the friendships, the laughter, and the lessons learned. These moments have shaped who you are today and will continue to influence who you will become. As you move forward, carry the joy and gratitude for the experiences that have brought you to this point. With gratitude, I hope you can smile because it happened. Second, what lies behind us and what lies ahead of us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Reflect on the essence of your inner strength. The past and future may seem significant, but it is the inner resilience, character, and potential that truly define you. Life is a journey filled with opportunities to make mistakes and to learn from them. It's natural to feel overwhelmed about not having a concrete plan, and some of you have expressed to me this week how stressed you are. But remember, it's okay not to have everything figured out right now. Rather than being flooded by feelings of being overwhelmed, strive to embrace the uncertainty. In the discomfort and in those moments of stumbling and falling, you will discover your true path. Your journey will be unique, and within you lies the power to shape it. And third, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Taking risks is essential for growth and success. Venturing into the unknown can be intimidating, but it's through these bold steps that we find our greatest opportunities. Comfort zones might feel safe, but they limit our potential. Be courageous, graduates. Challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone and explore new horizons. Whether it's pursuing further education, starting a new job, or traveling the world, taking risks can lead to wonderful and unexpected adventures. Remember, the greatest achievements come in the boldest actions. As you step into your next chapter of your lives, perhaps here's some more practical advice. Life is not like high school, life is a lot like high school, but with less pizza and more responsibility. Financial management, for instance, that becomes very crucial. Your parents keep telling us we need to teach kids about taxes, budgeting, loans, credit cards, and saving money. We try, we really do try. This practical learning doesn't seem to stick until later on down the road. It doesn't stick now because someone else is paying the bills and buying the cell phones. So grads, remember, a budget just isn't a suggestion. It's your financial lifeline. Save a little, spend wisely, and invest in your future. Also, never underestimate the investment you make by maintaining relationships. The friends you've made here, the teachers who've guided you, and the mentors who've inspired you will continue to be important sources of support and wisdom. I have lots to say. Speaking of friends, teachers, parents, and mentors, let's take a moment to acknowledge their immense contributions. With gratitude, I would like to thank our staff for always rallying together to make our graduation ceremonies a wonderful celebration for our grads. A special shout out also to many of our grade 9s and 10s who are actually here tonight. They so happily joined to help with moving stage flats and the chairs, Joe was right when he said, "Don't worry, this crew will get the job done," and they sure did. Thank you to our esteemed Haley Robbins, our young carpenter. Haley put her woodworking talent into practice. She designed and built the bridge that you see here on our stage today with her friend Laura. The bridge was initially thought to be a great photo opportunity, strategically set up in the gym or multi-purpose room. She did not know truly the significance of her contribution to the grad this year. Many of you will notice something is missing on our stage today. But I look at it as not as something missing, but something new and something different, and it is beautiful. Can we just say thank you to everyone who helped with our new stage design today? Haley, this bridge enabled us to officially decommission our past end-of-life upper stage, knowing that we had something new to add to the graduation set design. What a relief. Thank you so much, Haley. I would be remiss in not also recognizing the contributions made by three special powerhouse moms, Holly Mackey, Dina Posnikoff, and Natalia Nazaroff. They stepped up in a really big way to help lead our grad council and safe grad planning throughout the entire year. And in reality, they started long before this year. These ladies have known and worked alongside each other since Quinn, Braden, and Raisa were in elementary school. They have served tirelessly as executive members on both the Brent Kennedy and Mount Sentinel PACs for as long as their kids have been in school. I admire their relationships with each other, how they have parented their own kids, and how they have held the care of the youth so close to their hearts in their roles as parent advocates. I've had the opportunity to watch their superpowers shine through in their roles on our grad council alongside many other parents. I will speak more about that tomorrow night at our banquet. Thank you, Holly, Dina, and Natalia. Through your incredible service as PAC members, and grad council members, you have held me up in my role as principal. I can't say enough how fortunate we have been to have your investment and leadership in our youth and in our schools. And I would like to also give a special acknowledgement to Natalia. Natalia, the gym looks absolutely beautiful. This has taken an incredible amount of work, and you've rallied parents to help you, but this was your vision, and it is absolutely incredible. Let's give Natalia a big round of applause. Finally, a thank you to Academy PM, Mr. Leeming and Mr. Schindel, for including grad as one of your culminating projects for your students to have practical, hands-on experience in filming, photography, music, and production. Your work enables us to provide an in-person and live stream of our graduation ceremonies, and some very professionally skilled and talented youth are at the helm leading this work. With each graduation comes new learning for all of us and a more polished product, and we can confidently trust our youth to produce. Thank you for creating the conditions for our students to shine in front of the camera as graduates and behind the camera as future graduates. Thank you, Academy PM. In closing, grads, remember that what lies within you is the most powerful force you possess. Venture boldly into the world. Great. And we miss you when you leave, and we especially look forward to when you come back and to share your visits, to share your stories about your new adventures. And I'll tell you what, we're also especially curious to see if you're learning anything about budgeting in real life. Congratulations, class of 2024. I have no doubt that you will shape the future into something extraordinary for yourself and in turn for those who are fortunate enough to know you. Congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Maloff. It is a tradition at Mount Sentinel for the graduating class to ask someone from our staff to speak at this ceremony. This year, they have selected a teacher who has fostered supportive relationships in a way that has challenged our graduates to always think, grow, and be the best they can be. Please welcome Mr. Doug Shaw.
Just to start things off, I didn't even make a speech at my own wedding, so it's a big deal. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Doug Shaw. I teach shop here. This is very bright. You can't hear me? Okay. I'm Mr. Shaw. I teach the shops here. And these guys know me better as undefeated CO2 champion. And the guy who's often saying, for goodness sakes, put your glasses on. Safety glasses. But I'm jumping all over the place. Over the years, I've earned a bit of a reputation. Some say I'm grumpy. Some say I've OCD, which is just a fancy word of saying I'm organized. And I know some of you have found me to be a little bit intimidating with the stern looks and the insistence on safety. But deep down, I'm a big softie. A softie who just happens to be very savvy with power tools and knowing the difference between Phillips and Robinson screwdrivers. But a softie nonetheless. But here's the thing, I wouldn't be doing this job if I didn't care about you guys. You might not see this behind the gruff exterior, but I've watched you guys all grow. I've seen you struggle, I've seen you triumph, and I've seen you create some truly impressive and some truly questionable projects. And through it all, I've realized something very important, and that is shop class is a microcosm of life. It's a cycle of investigation and design and creation and reflection. You guys start with an idea, you face some challenges, you find the solutions, and you create something, whether that's a CO2 dragster or a career. But it's how you navigate that cycle from spark to finish that truly defines you. And remember, you need to wear those safety glasses because life's going to throw you some curveballs. Speaking of curveballs, I just want to clarify something. It's pronounced aluminium, not aluminum. Okay, so you're going to thank me for that. People from New Zealand got it. As you embark on your new journeys to build your own futures, you need to carry the tools and knowledge that you've honed here at Mount Sentinel. Remember the importance of precision, the value of perseverance, and the satisfaction from creating something from the ground up. Embrace those challenges, learn from your mistakes, and don't lose that spark of curiosity that ignites that creation process. And if you ever need any help building a shed or fixing your car or just want to challenge me to a CO2 dragster race, you know where to find me. You won't win. But I'll always point you in the direction of some quality contractors. Congratulations, class of 2024. Whether it's the university halls, a job site, a foreign land where people adore your accent, or simply hanging out in the coots, go forth and build a future that's uniquely yours. And remember, just as skilled craftspeople create a mark on the world through their creations, you too will leave a mark through your own actions and choices. Have a lovely rest of your night and enjoy your everythings.
Brilliant. Thank you, Mr. Shaw. Well said. The role of the valedictorian is to represent the graduating class, celebrating their collective achievements and inspiring them as they step into the future. Please join me in welcoming the valedictorian for this year's class, Eve Rogerson Paddock.
Man, it's hot in here. Good evening, and thank you all for being here today for the Mount Sentinel graduation of 2024. For those who don't know me, my name is Eve. Standing up here today feels so surreal, as I'm sure it does for a lot of people. I really don't feel like I've been working towards this moment for the last 4 years, but rather the last 17. Waiting for my moment through trials and tribulations because, man, do I have something to say. Our ability to be made to feel as though we are not worthy of our dreams and aspirations leaves us feeling incapable. I ask, why am I not capable? Why are you not as capable to the person to the left and the right of you? Living your life filled with love and positivity is not embarrassing, but it's truly brave. This is our time to dream, to have conviction and have passion. We choose to love every single day, and it takes courage to believe in yourself when nobody else does. Because we are the prodigies of our own destinies and the master of our feelings. Don't ever let anyone tell you what you can and can't do. Protect your dreams, and don't let others tell you you are not capable of something that they never even dared to do. We are up here today because our hard work has paid off, and because we believed in our capacity to live full-heartedly, daringly, fervently, and unapologetically. I hope to inspire my peers to fight for limitless change and uncanny belief. I'm inspired every day by so many people in this room. I would like to thank our staff, our office secretaries, custodians, and guidance counselor, who were the first to hug me through all of my acceptances and rejections to university. I would like to thank the teachers at the school who work tirelessly to inspire us and create relationships that will truly last a lifetime. A shout out from our grad class to Mr. Hildebrand, Miss Avis, Mr. Leeming, Miss Mann, and specifically one teacher I feel like I owe today to, Mr. Salisbury, an educator who uplifts and extends the meaning of inspirational, changing forever my outlook on my education and capacity. I sincerely thank you. I would like to thank all the parents who have not had the chance to be appreciated for their hard work towards our community and school, working tirelessly. Thank you to Academy PM and all the volunteers and everybody who helped make today happen. Thank you to all of our beautiful friends sitting on stage and off of stage who continue to inspire so much joy in our lives. I would like to say thank you to Natasha Holland for showing me how much love I'm capable of. I would like to say thank you to my grandparents. Thank you to my dad for being my other half and a truly beautiful person inside and out. Thank you to my siblings for making me laugh when I cry and being my built-in soulmates. Most of all, I would like to thank my mom, the biggest inspiration for what a woman, friend, educator, and person should be, and the true reason I'm up here standing today and for my future. She's the most deserving, wonderful person I could have been blessed with, and if I could share my cap with anybody here today, it would be her. Thank you. I love you the most. To end it off, may we not forget tonight that the bliss and love that we hold among our class and with everybody is everlasting, and so are we. Because tonight, at this very moment, we are infinite.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you, Eve. Now, I would like to welcome Miss Jenna Hopper, Mount Sentinel's Aboriginal Academic Success Teacher, to share a few words with our graduates. You guys.
Hi, everybody. You can come on up, Nicole. I have Nicole Corson here with me tonight, who's the current president of the West Kootenay Métis Association. She's taking over for her father, who stepped down from the role. And for those of you that don't know me, my name's Jenna Hopper. I'm the Aboriginal Academic Success Teacher. It's my second year at Mount Sentinel. And I've had a lot of fun with a lot of these grads, and it's pretty cool to see you all sitting up here. And I'm super excited for your futures, your bright futures. Mr. McAllister told me I should have a speech prepared before I left school today, which I do not. I was gonna get ChatGTP to do it for me, but I didn't even get that far, so. Just kidding. But I did want to say something meaningful, and I was like going around in my head of what I could share with all of you that would be resonate, hopefully. And I always kind of defer to the elders. You know, unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring an elder with me today. But luckily, I've spent lots of time with them, so I have some gems that I carry from them. And I think the teaching that I want to share with you today, and something that I hope you all carry, is the teaching of taking yourself to the water. This is a teaching I learned when I moved to this territory, actually. And life can be difficult and challenging at times. And, you know, we look to our families and relatives to support us. But don't forget about the land, and in particularly, don't forget about the water, and visiting with it just like you would a relative. Today, at the end of the day, I went home, and the first thing I did was jump in the creek, and I felt a million times better instantly. So that's your last homework assignment as students of mine. You have to go jump in a creek tonight. And I'm gonna pass things over to Nicole. She's just gonna speak briefly about Métis sashing. So our local nation chapter has sent her to give sashes to the Métis students. And so she'll be doing that tonight on stage.
Tanshe. Hello, Nicole Corson, Dishinikashan, Mishif Miyan. My name is Nicole Corson. I am a Métis person. I am here representing the West Kootenay Métis. We are very proud of all of you graduates, and particularly the Métis grads, just a little extra. My sister graduated from this high school not quite 20 years ago, and it is so warm and wonderful to see how you all hold each other continuously 20 almost years later. So you guys come from a really special community, and I'm really happy for you that this is where you have set your roots. We, as the family of Métis graduates, want to congratulate you extra on this achievement. Getting through high school is no small thing, and it does not feel like a small thing when you are doing it, and we recognize later in life just how many lessons you picked up here that you take with you. Now, hopefully, you are ready to move forward in your chosen field, in training, in careers, just in your life. You will carry with you all of these lessons, and those of you with Indigenous background, anyone in the room, today is a special day for all of us. So take a moment, celebrate your heritage, celebrate the land, celebrate this place that we are so grateful to call home, and continue to take care of it as you have been taught to do. We are giving Métis sashes to the Métis grads that would like to receive them. The sash, I'm wearing one, Ms. Hopper's wearing one. Hopper, sorry. And these are very important to our culture. This is one of the ways that we recognize each other. I have been all over the world, and I have seen people with sashes, with sash pins, with sashes in their hair, and it makes me feel like I'm home wherever I am. So those of you that take a sash home today, know that whenever you see a sash, you can walk right up to that person and they will treat you like family. The colors in our sash are very important. We have red. Red represents the blood shed for our freedoms and our rights and our opportunities. Today is a particularly solvent day, to take note of that. The green on our sash is for the fertile lands that we call home, something that here in this territory we get to see a little bit extra, more so than some of our ancestors for sure. The blue represents our strong and indomitable spirits, right attached to the white, which is the creator that sent us here. And there is yellow for the prosperity that we hope you will all continue to see throughout your lives. So we will be giving you a Métis sash to take with you, to carry this part of your culture, to seek out other parts of your culture, to always know that you have a huge community waiting to welcome you at any time, just as you have here in front of you. Thank you.
Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you, Jenna and Nicole. One final presentation this evening is the presentation of the Callie Smith and Bradley Kuznetsov Memorial Bursary. Principal Maloff will open this presentation this evening.
Our graduation ceremony tonight not only recognizes the important academic achievements of our students, but also the values that truly make our community strong. It is my pleasure to introduce the presentation of the Callie Smith and Bradley Kuznetsov Memorial Bursary. Callie and Bradley graduated last year, and when I think about their impact in the school community, I know they made this place better. Thank you to their parents, Ryan and Chantel, Tracy and Kevin. We had the privilege of knowing your children and watched them graduate with shared pride last June. This memorial bursary is a wonderful way to continue to celebrate their spirit and the positive impact they have had and they still have in our hearts and in our community. This bursary recognizes an inclusive and friendly grad of Mount Sentinel who has demonstrated exceptional kindness and compassion, a collaborative spirit, and a positive impact on others and the community. The recipient of this bursary will have the flexibility to use it in the coming years, whether for post-secondary education, workplace upgrading, or other positive life advancements. We understand that life's path can be uncertain as students leave our care to spread their wings as young adults. This was very much the case for Callie and Bradley. Their family's hope is that this bursary will provide meaningful support in the recipient's journey. We have gathered nominations from the staff, and the Smith and Kuznetsov families have carefully considered their input to choose a deserving student. Today, we have the honor of having Callie's dad and Bradley's mom and dad with us to present this special award. Please join me in welcoming them to the stage. Bradley's dad's Kevin would like to share a few words this evening with us. Yeah.
No, we're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I think I'll. Everyone can hear me, obviously. Good evening, graduates, parents, teachers, and guests. My name is Kevin Kuznetsov. Bradley was my son. Well, obviously, Tracy is here with us, and Callie's dad, Ryan. Tracy, Ryan, and myself are here to present the Callie and Bradley Memorial Bursary. Callie's mom, Chantel, was not able to attend as she had previous engagements. I don't want to say what, because I'll get her, she'll be mad at me. But anyway, almost a year ago to the day, we were sitting in the audience, cameras clicking, videos recording, watching the class of 2023 graduate. Bradley and Callie were two proud members of the class of 2023. Never once did we think that roughly 1 year later, we would be standing on the same stage presenting a memorial bursary in our kids' memory. Both our families were overwhelmed with the help and the support that we received from the community in the days and weeks after the crash. When we heard about the donation jars being set out up and down the valley and people giving money, both Ryan and myself did not know how to approach that issue. As it always seems the case, the girls were right in their thinking, and Chantel and Tracy both said, just let the people do what they are doing. It makes them feel better. After a quick talk between the four of us, we decided that any and all money that was raised and donated would go to a memorial bursary in the kids' memory to a deserving student. This bursary, we decided, was not going to be for the smartest or the fastest or the most athletic, but a bursary for someone that helps out when needed, that helps out quietly from behind the scenes with nobody noticing, basically just a good human award. Someone that will listen without judging or jump in and help without being asked. The recipient can use it for anything that they see fit, be it for schooling, daily expenses, donations in their own name to a charity of their choice, or basically anything that would help them move forward in this crazy world that we all live in. Years ago, my great-grandfather Alex, who lived to be 100 years old, I remember him telling us, you have to listen to your inner man. He called him the man on your shoulder. That is what you should listen to, even though it may not seem right at first or make sense. You kids sitting here, I'll call you kids, you're not kids, and I don't know, you're not quite adults either, but anyway. You kids are smart, and you kids still know what is right and what is wrong. If you see BS in the world, when you see something that they are telling you that is obviously not right, just call them on it. Listen to your inner voice. Also, always realize that there is still way more good in this world than there is bad. Even though what you see and what they tell you might be overwhelming and frightening. Just like a rotten onion in the back of the fridge. You look at it, and you figure it's no good. But you peel a layer or two off of the top, and underneath is a bright, white, clean onion. Same goes in the world. Underneath all the garbage that you see and hear, there's still lots of good things in the world. And you guys will leave here tonight and go out and make it better. Stick close to one another, be good to each other. Even the tiny little words, gestures, and actions that you may feel are nothing, to someone else, those words or actions could be what helps them pull through the day. In closing tonight, we wish the four of us, wish the Mount Sentinel grad class of 2024 good luck, and remember, never be scared to open the crack in the door a little farther and see what's on the other side. You might like what you see. Thank you, good luck, and good night.
Oh, Kevin, that was incredible. Thank you. On behalf of the Smith and Kuznetsov families and our community, of course, in memory of Callie and Bradley, we are pleased to announce that Rise Jacks and Atticus Peltier are this recipients of this incredible memorial bursary. Please come to the front of the stage and come on up, Atticus. Congratulations to Atticus and Rise. Thank you to the incredible generosity of the Kuznetsov and Smith families in our community. Both of these students have received a bursary of $1,000 each. Congratulations, and thank you.
Now it is time for the presentation of our major school awards. At every graduation ceremony, it is customary to announce and present college and university entrance awards, as well as school, district, and community scholarships and bursaries. This evening, we are presenting 4 major school awards. The first award of the evening is a 2-part award that is in recognition of academic excellence. The Governor General's Academic Medal honors the outstanding scholastic achievements of students across Canada. This award recognizes the highest grade point average of all courses completed in grade 11 and 12. This recognition and medal will be awarded to one recipient upon final submission of transcripts to the ministry. The Paul Puachoff Memorial Award is our school award that also recognizes scholastic achievement in all areas of study. This year, we are recognizing a student who has achieved an overall grade of 93% in all of their grade 11 and 12 courses. Presenting this award is math teacher David Salisbury, and the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award for 2024 is Sarah Hurst.
The plaque is heavy, so we'll hold on to it for you, Sarah. Our second award, the Mount Sentinel Service Award. What makes Mount Sentinel truly run are the selfless contributions made by many individuals daily throughout the year. The Mount Sentinel Service Award is in recognition of someone who has provided outstanding service in our school. Occasionally, it is because they are asked to, and we depend on them to say yes. And more often than not, it is because they themselves see that something needs to be done, and they simply step up and take care of business for us. Presenting this recognition and award this evening is teacher Danny Leeming, and it is our great privilege to say that it was really tough to decide on who the sole recipient of this award should be. We have 3 really outstanding service-minded youth in our graduating class. Please congratulate Soli Carpio, Eliza Early Johnson, and Sarah Hurst.
Our third award tonight is the Ken Savinkoff Friendship Award. This award was created in memory of Ken Savinkoff, a Mount Sentinel student who is fondly remembered in our community for his caring disposition and his ability to demonstrate kindness and friendship to everyone. While this award was created decades ago, these important character and personality traits are timeless. This award is in recognition of a graduating student who exemplifies a positive and caring attitude through their daily interactions with all students and staff. This positive attitude and way of being draws people together and creates a warm and welcoming school community. The spirit of selflessness, kindness, and friendship are embodied by the recipient of this award. Presenting this recognition and award this evening is teacher Miss Larissa Sucro. And the recipient of the Ken Savinkoff Friendship Award is Atticus Peltier.
Our final award, the Brent Kennedy Memorial Award, is Mount Sentinel's highest achievement. This award was created to honor the spirit of Michael Lee Brent Kennedy. Constable Kennedy spent most of his life in this community, attending local schools, before enlisting in the RCMP. It was most fitting that Brent Kennedy Elementary School was named after the man who was so liked and respected in our community. This award is in recognition of a graduating student who consistently demonstrates service, leadership, citizenship, extracurricular participation, curricular engagement, and a high level of scholastic achievement. Their level of engagement, involvement, and the contributions they make to our school community are many and have a long-lasting impact on others. Our younger students look up to these grade 12s, and it is incredibly important to have this leadership in our school. It is my honor and privilege to present this award to Eliza Early Jansen.
Before we begin the presentation of our graduates and this evening's scholarship and bursary recipients, we would like to take a moment to share the meaning and significance of the candle and rose that you saw in our graduation, that you see in our graduation traditions. You may have noticed that the graduates walked in with a lit candle. Some forgot to hand it off. As their name will be called shortly to receive their diplomas, they will be passing on their candle to someone important in their life. Trustee Nazaroff spoke earlier in our ceremony this evening. She is also a proud grandmother of a graduate and is a former Mount Sentinel student herself. I would like to invite Sharon Nazaroff back to the stage to share with us the story of the candle and the rose.
Many here tonight know of Mount Sentinel's graduation candle ceremony. Many here tonight have been part of the ceremony in their grad year or watched their children, grandchildren, brothers, sisters, nephews, or nieces carry a candle as they enter the gym. And for some, this is new. The candle ceremony celebrates a milestone of 50 years tonight. In 1974, my grad class was the first class to begin this tradition. In 1974, each graduate entered the gym carrying a lit, tapered candle. That changed after a few years. I wonder if the fire marshal had something to say about it. So it has evolved from a tapered candle to a lit votive in a candle container to now a battery candle. Things change, yet things stay the same. The candle symbolizes the knowledge, a learning journey, the light of knowledge. At the end of the ceremony tonight, this candle, light of learning, will be passed to someone special to the grad. In return, the grad will receive a rose. The rose is a living symbol of beauty, a reminder of all those who care for you.
So this now brings us to the final portion of our grad ceremony tonight, the presentation of the graduates and scholarships. If you are a rose or candle holder, could you please be sure you are sitting in this area, please? Before we begin, we would like to recognize that our local community has graciously supported our grads by donating approximately $37,000. Each year, every grad is encouraged to apply for our internal opportunities as our scholarship and bursary committee strives to ensure that every grad that applies receives at least one award. Tonight, some grads will receive multiple awards because they applied for school, district, and community bursaries and scholarships. Each graduate will be called individually to receive their diploma, along with any scholarships or bursaries that they may have received. I ask that you please hold all your applause until after all the school scholarship and donor information has been shared and the graduate has received their diploma down at the bottom floor. Thank you. Let's get a clap in. Here we go. Ready, grads? Presenting our first graduate, Mateo Beckjord. Please hold your applause. Mateo is the recipient of the Terrace Construction Bursary for $500 presented by Kathleen Edwards. Presenting Oakland Blunderfield. Oakland is the recipient of the Winlaw Pack Bursary for $500 presented by Danielle Sim. Presenting graduate Sebastian Bublitz. Sebastian is the recipient of the District Authority Scholarship for $1,250, the Indigenous Rotary Scholarship for $1,000, both presented by Jenna Hopper, and the Youth Community Service Award for $2,000, presented by Angus Graham. Presenting graduate Emmett Bush. Presenting graduate Soli Carpio. Soli is the recipient of the QP 748 bursary for $300 presented by Larissa Sucro. The Academy PM Outstanding Service Award presented by Danny Leeming for $250. The Mount Sentinel Students Council bursary for $250 presented by Joe Morera. Presented by Joe Morera. Thank you. Presenting graduate May Colbert. May is the recipient of the Slocan Valley Cooperative Community Development Bursary for $500 presented by Danielle Sim. Presenting graduate Grace Cotton. Presenting graduate Micah Dobler. Introducing graduate Arden Durand. Arden is the recipient of the Columbia Power Bursary. However, Arden is currently in Japan completing the Rotary Exchange program. Presenting graduate Eliza Early Jansen. Eliza is the recipient of the District Authority Scholarship for $1,250, the Academy PM Outstanding Service Award, and the Stellar Students Award for $1,000, all presented by Mr. Leeming. Eliza is also the recipient of the Selkirk College Board of Governors Entrance Scholarship for $1,500 from Ken Wiley, as well as the Mount Sentinel Students Council Bursary and the Mount Sentinel PVP Scholarship presented by Joe Morera. Presenting graduate Autumn Yerby. Presenting graduate Alma Fitzpatrick Gardner. Introducing graduate Isaiah Fraser. Isaiah is the recipient of the Ernie Garr Scholarship for $3,000 and the Nelson and District Credit Union Scholarship for $1,000, both presented by Claire Hewson. The Carol Singh Scholarship for $500 and the District Authority Scholarship for $1,250, both presented by Chris Winch. And the Selkirk College Board of Governors Entrance Scholarship for $1,000 presented by Ken Wiley. Presenting graduate Haley Gretchen. Introducing graduate Elia Gretchen. Introducing graduate Lucas Hannison. Lucas is the recipient of the Kootenay Lake Principals and Vice Principals Association Award for $500 presented by Doug Shaw, and the Mount Sentinel PAC bursary for $500 presented by Natalia Nazaroff. Introducing graduate Joy Harris. Joy is the recipient of the Slocan Cares Award for $300 and the Stellar Students Award for $2,500, both presented by Kathleen Edwards. Presenting graduate Sarah Hurst. Sarah is the recipient of the District Authority Scholarship for $1,500 presented by David Salisbury. The Stellar Student, the Selkirk College Board of Governors Entrance Scholarship for $1,500 presented by Ken Wiley. The Youth Community Service Award for $2,000 presented by Angus Graham. The Academy PM Outstanding Service Award for $250 and the Kootenay Savings Award for $1,500, both presented by Danny Leeming. And one more award presented by Joe Morera. Presenting graduate Rise Jacks. Presenting graduate Ayla Kelly. Presenting graduate Dre Lamb. Presenting graduate Mila Liberon. Mila is the recipient of the Indigenous District Scholarship for $500, the Indigenous Rotary Scholarship for $1,000, both presented by Jenna Hopper and Nicole Corson, as well as will be receiving a sash, and the Slocan Valley Legion Branch 276 bursary for $500 presented by Patrick Ashton. Presenting graduate Spencer McLeod. Presenting graduate Soma Miller. Presenting graduate Amrita Moore. Presenting graduate Raisa Nazaroff. Raisa is the recipient of the Mount Sentinel PAC bursary for $500, presented by Mom. The Brent Kennedy Elementary PAC bursary for $250, and the Greg Patterson Community Service bursary for $250, both presented by Larissa Sucro. Presenting graduate Quinn Oscarson. Presenting graduate Zoe Oversby. Zoe is the recipient of the Indigenous District Scholarship for $500, presented by Jenna Hopper. Presenting graduate Atticus Pelletier. Atticus is the recipient of the Slocan Valley Legion Branch 276 bursary for $500 presented by Patrick Ashton. Presenting graduate Braden Posnikoff. Presenting graduate Haley Robbins. Haley is the recipient of the Indigenous District Scholarship for $500 and the Katrine Conroy bursary for $500 presented by Jenna Hopper. Presenting graduate Eve Rogerson Paddock. Eve is the recipient of the District Authority Scholarship for $1,250 and the Slocan Valley Cooperative Community Development Bursary for $500 presented by David Salisbury, and the STEM Schulich Leader Nominee Award presented by Chris Winch. Presenting graduate Emily Sawchuk. Emily is the recipient of the Mount Sentinel Grad Council Kindness and Service Award for $250, presented by Claire Hewson. Presenting graduate Nevaeh Simpson. Presenting graduate Caitlin Thomas. Presenting graduate Finn Yao. And presenting graduate Kira Zeben. And there you have the 2024 graduating class for Mount Sentinel Secondary School. We are not finished. Now we will take a quick moment to clear the stage of the chairs so that we can welcome the grads back in for the celebratory cap toss. And then that will be the last.
Before the presentation of the grads, we have a few reminders for grads and parents. So mainly for parents right now. Tomorrow, we need to arrive at the school at 2 o'clock, the grads especially, to prepare for the Grand March. The Grand March begins at 3 p.m. After the Grand March, grads and their families will be heading to Mary Hall in Nelson for a group photo. We'd like to be there for 4:50, please, for the photo at 5 p.m. Following the photo, we will begin the banquet and the Safe Grad and Prom event. If your child is participating in the Prom and Safe Grad celebration, please make sure to make arrangements to pick them up here at the school at 12:30. Our school district is providing transportation via school bus from Mary Hall back to the school, and we are asking that you bring your kids to Mary Hall for the banquet, and then they will stay with us while you go home and ride back on the bus. All right, we're ready. Come on back on the stage, grads. Come on back on the stage, grads 2024. We're not quite finished with you. Yes, yes, you bet. I'm so sorry, I forgot to hand you your diploma. I've got it right here with me, okay? Okay.
No, I think I got it.
Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, do we have everybody here? I think so. Okay, one last little words of encouragement. Although graduation is a time of completion, it is a time of celebration, of achievement, and a time when we look forward to a new beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present to you the Mount Sentinel graduating class of 2024. Let's give them a cap toss. Woo! Congratulations to our grads. And to you, families, for all your hard work as well. All right, this is your opportunity to visit with each other, take photos, and enjoy your evening. Thank you for being here, everyone.
Grats